So when it comes to value, you and your husband should be alike. You and your partner should be alike. You and whoever you want to settle down with must be alike. Values are what you have built your life on. So if you are with someone who doesn't believe in your values, you guys are going to have serious issues, because you guys are building a family. You are getting married to make your own family, and these are the values that you guys would teach your children. Hi people, welcome back to my channel. You're welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for coming. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for always coming back to watch. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for sharing to people who always share my content. Thank you so much. Yeah, so today's video, I actually thought of making it like into a reel, but I'm like, no, it will not do justice, because I really have a lot to say, because this is a matter that's bringing so much concern to me, and I am, because of this video, I would love to know. I really want to know that I am not the only one feeling this way, especially as a believer, as a Christian, as someone who knows the importance of having a very good marriage, the importance of like God's will and God's purpose for marriage. Like, it's bringing so much concern to me, because I don't understand the things I've been seeing online, the things I've been hearing. Like, I'm like, what's going on? Like, we have the same social media. Like, where are we getting our own content from? We have the same, and this is even now. This one's to people that call themselves believers. We have the same Holy Spirit. We believe in the same Jesus Christ. Like, how do you, where are you getting your information from? Who is leading you? Who is guiding you? Who are you submitted to? Because if it's the same Holy Spirit, then you shouldn't be in the same error. Like, honestly, I cannot just help but ask myself that, what do people do and say during their courtship period, during their dating phase, whatever you call it, whatever you want to call it? Like, what do people do? What do they talk about? Like, do you just talk about, like, it is beyond, oh, how many children are we having? Like, yes, you need to ask, but I feel like there are more important conversations that people don't even have. Because when I say something, I'm like, okay, what did you guys do? Did you guys just go out? Did you guys just, like, was it just I love you? What did you eat? How was your night? Or really, like, what did you guys, or what were you looking out for? I remember one of the mom in Funke Adejumo's video, she said that people say, oh, marriage is love is blind, love is blind, that marriage will open your eyes. And to be honest, like, but as a believer, it shouldn't be like that. As much as you are courting, as much as you are dating, open your eyes. The Holy Spirit is there to direct you. The Holy Spirit is there to reveal things. Like, if you are a true child of God and someone is not meant for you, and someone is deceiving you, like a guy is in your life to deceive you, you just want something and just walk away. Because I still don't understand how a Christian sister, how those men that come to church to, because they see you probably a good Christian, you are leading the choir, you are singing, you have such beautiful voice, your voice just like attracts heaven, and heaven comes down, and you find yourself, you hear that these are the same people who, men, that, because it's so bad that you come to a church just to get married to a lady, you smoke, you drink, you do all sort of, you don't even believe in the God that she believes in, you've not given your life to Christ, and you come to church, you come and deceive. Like, how did you fall for such deceit? If you have the Holy Spirit, it's meant to open this thing to you. Even people that have been in relationships that they were not being deceived, but the Holy Spirit just felt like, those people just saw that this relationship is not going anywhere. This relationship is not for you. It still reveals it to them and says, oh, just end this relationship. Please, not talk of someone. I'm talking so fast because so much passion. God. Like, how would you not fall for something like that? Like, who do you believe in? How is your relationship with God? Do you listen? How does he communicate with you? Do you, like, what I'm just saying is, just throw away that notion or that saying that love is blind. Love is not blind. While you are courting, while you are dating, open your eyes. Open your eyes. See those red flags. Like, see those things that you know that, oh, no, 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 I can't cope with. Oh, no, 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 this is not a trait of a believer. This is not a trait of a believer. This is not a, like, open your eyes and see. Like, if you guys should have reasonable conversations, that would influence your marriage, values that you want to inculcate into your home. beyond really I love you. Like when you get married and responsibility hits you, when you get married and you have to stay with someone from a different background, you will understand that it's beyond, oh, how are you, I miss you, I love you. It's beyond that. What are you guys talking about? Because the stories are just giving me, oh my god, so much headache. Jeez, what do you guys talk about? Like honestly, like what do you guys really talk about? I really want to know, like what do you guys talk about? Just in case you're on this table and all you guys just talk about is I love you, when are we traveling, when is our next vacation, where is the next place we're going to, what's the next thing that's happening in town. I'm here to help you, honestly. I'm here to like give you a few things. Like there are a lot of things you can talk about, but I'm just gonna be giving you a few things that you can actually talk about. So many people have married men and women that are financially responsible. So many people don't have their priorities set straight and right when it comes to finances. Some people don't know how to prioritize things that really matters. Even that, so it starts from when you are single. Like when you are dating someone and all they think about is wig, they don't have a savings, wig, bag, and as a guy, all you know how to think about is like, oh, you just want to party, you want to go out, you want to buy new shoes, the latest designer, and all that is going to affect your marriage. Like no sense of responsibility when it comes to finances. Like you guys should discuss your finances. How do you guys plan saving? How do you guys like look at this person that you are with? Look at the person you want to settle down with. How do they take finances? Are they financially responsible? So only now you now get married and you're complaining about that your husband doesn't support at home, your husband doesn't is not responsible, doesn't know how to prioritize the things of the family. There's some men that they would rather spend outside their home just to look good outside and their family is suffering. Is that the kind of person that this person is? Or this person just lavish things like it's like, oh, God will take care of tomorrow. God will take care of tomorrow. Oh my God. Like talk finances, like look at their financial life, look at how they reason when it comes to money, how they see money, how do they act when they see money. Do they get one big money and they just wander it, they just start living in like they just lavish it anyhow because they feel like it's plenty, this one that came is going to come again. In marriage, you are going to suffer. If you see this kind of thing and you know you cannot cope with it, please walk away. You can talk to them and you see that they are not ready to change, just walk away because such person would never change. When you get married, it even get worse. So be ready to shoulder all the responsibility when it comes to taking care of their house and all that, because it is still the same. It will be amplified in marriage because you don't want to see your children suffer. You need something, you will not want to say, oh, because he's not providing, because she's not supporting, I'm not going to do. So have conversations about finances honestly, like talk reasonable things, have reasonable conversations, because marriage is your destiny, like marriage is your life. If you settle with the wrong person, it's going to haunt you for the rest of your life. So have conversations around your finances. And also number two, speak about family values. My God, I know people always say that, oh, opposites can attract each other or something like that. You get what I'm saying? Like you just say like opposite attract. I think that's even it. Maybe I'm not like even overthinking. But you understand what I am saying? Yes, probably in character. There are some things that my husband, we are different in so many ways, but in so many ways we are still alike. So when it comes to value, you and your husband should be alike. You and your partner should be alike. You and whoever you want to settle down with must be alike. Value is not something that you just say probably you guys are talking about, oh, like I was talking about the financial part. Like I was talking about finances. You believe so much in saving, planning ahead, but everyone's like, no, don't worry, well, in the future, well, let's just spend this one now. The future will take care of itself. Though you guys are actually going to have like serious issues, like serious issues. Or for the wife, you believe in, you correct a child, but the one's like, ah, it's a child, it's a child. You guys are going to have issues. And so many, like when it comes to value, your values are what, like things that you build your life on, things that have that shaped your life, the way your life is now. That you've built your life on those values. Like your values are what you have built your life on. So if you are with someone who doesn't believe in your values, you guys are going to have serious issues, because you guys are building a family. You are getting married to make your own family, and these are the values that you guys would teach your children. So your values need to align in marriage. When you guys are talking and you are saying A, the person that you're talking to is saying Z, that's a very, very big issue. You guys have to, and I'm not saying that in marriage like you guys always agree on everything, no, but you communicate and you guys meet in the middle. You meet in the middle. But if you guys are always like, you are thinking like this, he's thinking like this, there's a very, very big issue. So your values have to align. So you have to talk about your values. You have to talk about, and you necessarily don't even have to like have sit down and have these conversations. These things show for they show during like normal conversations, the way they behave, the way, like probably you see a man, let me say something now, like probably you see a man eating a woman, or you just saw a video of a man treating a woman and you're like, ah no, someone's supposed to be there, and it's like, and she deserves it now, hey, hey, just be ready. Just be ready, because you guys, what is wrong, like especially when it is something that is like generally wrong in the society and they don't see anything bad in it, oh my god, you're in for a big mess. So just make sure that your values align. Values are very serious. They are very serious. If not. Also, I believe people who, like when they get married, the husband start beating them or something. I believe it didn't just start. They would have seen like a little bit of like, or people that the husband get verbally abusive with them, talk down on them. I'm sure it didn't just start when they got married. Like, you can't say you dated someone for 2 years or 5 years. You can't say you dated someone for like few months, and like you guys will have arguments, you guys will have misunderstandings. So you can't say you didn't see, even if it's over the phone, you will still see these things. So, but most people just blind, they just cover their eyes and just say, oh, we change, or because it's angry. They give silly excuses for things that they should actually, how will I put it? They give silly excuses for things that they should actually be worried about, things that they should actually be like, oh no, what is this? Like someone that any little thing just says, oh, you don't have sense, shut up. Is it you that we're talking about here? Or no, what do you want to say? What do you want to say? Like every conversation you want to put your like, what do you have to say? There's a big issue, you will not even be able to say anything. Or a woman that probably you are doing something and she just always talking on you that, see your mate, see your, she will compare you till you die, even when you get married. Because it's not supposed to be like that. Like, look out for how they react when you guys have misunderstandings, or when they have misunderstanding with other people. Do they go verbal? Do they go physical? They start, even with the, when you people feel like, oh, you're having a conversation, maybe and your fiance or your boyfriend, whatever, or girlfriend, you guys have issues, and they are already holding your hand like this, and they are holding it so firm that it is paining you. Guy, that's a sign. Someone who does that, one day when you guys get married, is going to beat you. She's going to stone you with bottle and break your head. She's going to stone you so, just for you to know that domestic violence is not only women who experience it. There are very crazy women. There are even women that are even crazier than men. They will stone their husband with stool. They will stone him anything. They will throw anything. They will bite him. They can. They will hurt him. So don't think it's only women who go through these things. Even men, they are. They, even when you hear stories of women who abuse their husband, or abuse men, you'll be scared, because some of them are even worse than men who abuse women. So look out for those little things that you are like, oh no, they are still chilling, because you know, even some people, they will not that you. They will start beating you. They will start beating you even while they've not even paid your bride price. But the moment they pay your bride price, that's it. I saw a story online that her husband was beating her. He has always been beating her, but this particular day he was beating her, and in the process, probably she knew she was going to beat her. She placed the call to her dad. Her daddy was on phone telling him to stop beating his daughter. This man did not hear. This man did not listen. He didn't listen. And that takes me to my next point. Who does he listen to? Or who does she listen to? Who is she under? Who does she listen to? Who is her mentor? Who can you like? Probably you have been probably this person offended you. I remember one time before I got married, I was having a discussion with one of my big brother, and he mentioned how his wife has people who she can report that anytime he offends her, probably just out of she just reports and immediately his head gets straight because he honors and respects these people. But some people are married to people that are not that are not under any authority. Who is your husband's mentor? Who is your wife's mentor? Who do they listen to? Who do you know you can tell them that I've been telling Dami this thing, but Dami has not been listening. I've been who can they report you to? Who can they because you cannot be so sure. Sometimes in marriage, like just your partner is not even listening. Like the cotton wool that they have already used to block that person's ear at that moment, like nobody can they are even so stubborn. And you just need to just report them to somebody. You need to report them to somebody. So who can they listen to that? They say, I will go and tell mommy so I'll be like, no, 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 no. Like it just calms them down. Who? Most people don't even have. You just get married to anybody. You get married to anybody. No, anyone who is not under an authority will misbehave. They will misbehave because they feel like nobody's going to hold them. So the last point I have here is look out for narcissist traits. Look out for toxic characters. Look out for toxic behaviors. You know when we say something is toxic, like you just know that not like hardly can somebody cope with this kind of person. And the funny thing is, people that have toxic traits, they don't know that they have it, or they would never accept. Most times, they would never accept that they have those traits. Like, and it's always so unbearable. Even in friendship, you can barely cope with such people. Like, you can barely cope. Not talk of marriage when you live with like most people that have these characters, they are very manipulative, they are very controlling, they'll drive you nuts, they'll drive you crazy. Like now they offend you this moment, you are they are the one at fault, but they just make you feel like it is your fault. Or they beat you, they do all sort of things, and the next thing they come, they are crying like they are sorry, and the next minute they are doing the exact thing that they just finished crying for. Like, do you know how crazy that thing can be? Like, can drive you like, what's going on? Like, how will you cry and apologize, and the next minute you are doing this same thing to me? So one has to be very very careful as a single person. Like, if you want to enjoy your life in marriage, because marriage is for better for worse, you don't want to go through people that divorce, they still go through hell. Even if they were just a year married, that 1 year ask them serious hell. Serious hell. Sometimes you hear that, oh, some women are having miscarriages and all that. If you hear some of them story, the marriage that they are in is even enough to allow the child grow because of the way they are thinking, the way they are not happy and all that. So as a single person, you have to think and be intentional about your decisions. When it comes to open your eyes, love is not blind, love sees everything. As you are in love, as you're enjoying it, open your eyes and be looking out for things, because by the time these things happen, the love will fade away, your eyes will open, and hopefully it might not be too late by that time. So I hope I've been able to help. I hope I've talked. I know that I even know because by the help of the spirit, I know I've spoken to somebody. I just pray the painful part is, as much as so many people listen to these things, they still end up, I don't even know the spirit that is behind it. They still end up falling into error. Why? Like, it is somehow. I pray God to give us wisdom, God to give us strength to leave wrong relationships, even if you have put a ring on it, even if you have done your introduction. Hey, think about it. Marriage is a lifetime something, it's a lifetime agreement. So think about your decision, think about everything before you go and say I do, before you tie the knot, before you end up being a miserable person all in the name of you got married to somebody. I pray God give us wisdom. I pray God will help every one of us and people that are married that are probably already in this mess. I pray for strength for you, because honestly, marriage is meant to be enjoyed. It's meant to be a ground that would push you to become a better person. It's meant to be um an institution that would, in marriage you're meant to be nurtured, you're meant to be groomed, you're meant to be supported, you're meant to grow, you're meant to become a better version of yourself before you get married. Not that marriage is meant to diminish you or make you even worse than you were. No, marriage is meant to help you grow. So please make right decisions. Please obey that voice, obey the voice of this Holy Spirit as is nudging you to end the relationship. Just obey, and you would be grateful that you actually obeyed. And for people who are single, don't rush. The right person is definitely going to come. Your time is not any other person's time. So just chill, take your time, and follow the leading of the Spirit. Enjoy your waiting moment, because God is definitely bringing the best of the best for you. Yeah, I've come to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for watching. Until I see you, please like, subscribe, share, and comment on this video and watch other videos. Till I see you in my next video. Bye.